like, but I can make it stop. I can make it disappear.
I scheduled a date with him on the same day that I scheduled a date with the other guy, and then I canceled on the other guy. It's me, Sarah, and welcome back to another video nobody asked for. So today I'm going to be talking about how I got hitched. So obviously, it's been a long time since I've done a sit-down video. At least I think so. I don't remember. I don't even upload consistently enough for it to even matter anymore. I don't know if anybody still watches these, but you know, I'm just recording these for myself. So I got married. This will be the first time. And yeah, this has really been a whirlwind of a chapter of my life. I got married, I moved, I started a new job, which is a lot to happen all at once, but you know, it is what it is. I am happy and thriving after the years thriving me and my husband. You'll meet him at a later date, maybe, if he feels comfortable being with him, which I think he'll be fine about it. If you saw my last birthday vlog, the birthday vlog from last year, he is in the background. You don't see him, but you hear his voice on more than one occasion. We were so curious to find out what he sounds like. You could go watch that video, or you can just wait until I upload a video with him in it. So how did we meet? So me and my husband, Willie, we met on a dating app. Yep. I like to tell people we met on the internet because it feels less embarrassing to say that than we met on a dating app. But I think a lot of people meet on dating apps these days, so it's not really a big deal. We met on a Christian dating app called LiQWYD. He super liked me because I guess I'm just not amazing. I wasn't sure about him at first, but sometimes guys super like you, they're weird. Definitely encountered those before, but he wasn't, thank God. I looked at his profile, I looked at all the words, because you know, some people they don't tell you enough about themselves in the profile, but he did, thankfully, and I was like, you know what, let's see what this guy's all about. I matched with him, and funny enough, I was seeing another guy at the time, not seriously, we were just going on dates, you know, we hadn't even like held hands or anything, like it wasn't really that serious. And I wasn't sure about this guy because there was this red flag, well, more like a deal breaker. So this guy, I want to wait till marriage, and I'll talk about that in another video, but he wasn't really interested in waiting till marriage, and I'm like, oh dang, that's gonna be a problem. And I did end things with that other guy, but for some reason, he came back a few days later saying, I can wait for you. And I'm just like, okay. And then we kept going on more dates, even though I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. So that's when my husband came in. And, you know, things started off slow with us. You know, he asked really good questions up front. And I'm like, ooh, he a man of God. He not playing these guys, period. We exchanged phone numbers. And that first phone call that we had, I was like, ooh, he's a real serious contender. Because, like, the other guy, I liked him as a person and everything. Like, he seemed really nice. But, you know, because of that, you know, one kind of sort of deal breaker, I was like, but I did have a lot of fun with that guy. But my husband, I'm like, oh, like, he was funny, he was charming, smart. And to top it all up, at the end of the phone call, this guy says, by the way, I date for marriage. And I'm like, baby, me too. Baby, me too. I'm not trying to play these games with nobody. I'm dating for marriage too. Which was just such a relief, because a lot of people like to play games on these dating apps. Like, I want to try playing games with you, get out of my face. On that first date, we went to the movies, then we went out to eat, and oh my gosh, I've never felt so safe with a guy in my entire life. Like, this was the first time a guy had ever made me feel super safe on a first date. Not that I ever felt like scared, I'm like, ah, you're judging me. On other first dates, it's just, I felt like this is a man, he gonna protect me. And it's not just because he's tall, that helps. It's not just that. It was just, you know, that vibe I felt from him. We all liked him. And it was really easy for me to be comfortable around him. That's really important to me because, you know, for most people who've met me in real life, you know, I'm very quiet and reserved, but in my relationships, like friendships and obviously romantic relationships as well, I tend to be a little more bubbly. So I was out here when we went to this Jamaican restaurant and like they were playing music and I was like and I was just having fun, enjoying myself. Like it almost felt like going on a date with somebody I've been friends with for years. That's how comfortable I was with him, which was weird because that hadn't happened in a long time. I remember I was looking for that because I'm not gonna lie, initially I was nervous, but that first date I'm like, I like him. I still gotta find out more things about him, but I like him. He's looking good so far, and because I liked him so much, I scheduled a date with him on the same day that I scheduled a date with the other guy, and then I canceled on the other guy. And oh my gosh, during our second phone call, he was like, "Oh, are you seeing anybody else?" And I'm so scared. I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna leave me. He's not gonna want to date me anymore. He finds out I'm seeing someone else." But I told the truth, you know, and he didn't leave. Obviously. He was just like, okay. And I was like, but I can make it stop. I can make it disappear. I know. You know, when I find someone I really like, I'm down for you. I'm just like, what do you need from me? You know? And I was like, I can make him go away. I can. Just say the word. Oh, say the word. I ended things with the other guy. And then I think, what was it, after our third or fourth date, we became official, which is super duper fast. I had never gotten into a relationship with any guy that fast. The closest I've ever come to getting into a relationship that fast with another guy was one of my exes. On our second date, he was like, "Oh, yeah, I want to be with you," and I was just like, "That's nice." Let's another story for another time. But anyhow. Yeah, so it became official after our third or fourth date, after about 2 weeks of seeing each other, super fast. Then we got engaged on Christmas, for anyone who saw our engagement video, and we got married this past February. It's a little over 2 months now. And I moved in with him. I got a job here because while we both lived in Connecticut, we lived over an hour from each other. You know, you'd think with Connecticut being such a small state, that wouldn't be the case, but no. It's so funny because I have never dated a guy who lived in my city. Never. Like, I've gone on dates, like individual dates with guys who live in my city, but never like dated exclusively or been in a relationship with a guy who lives in my same city. I don't know, maybe the city was just trash, like everybody says it is, but I mean, I found my person, and we are happy. We live in a house. It's pretty great. We didn't buy the house together, if you were wondering. He bought the house before we even met, so I moved in with him. Freeloader. I'm gonna get my name on that. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop. I did not marry this man just because he has a house. But it is a perk. I know, why buy a house when you just marry a man who already has one? Ladies! Find you a man who has a... Let me stop. I'm gonna cut that part all out. I'm kidding. The houses are expensive, believe me. Since we've gotten married, I'm like, oh wow, being a homeowner is expensive. If you didn't hate this video, you can like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next